Hey, sweetie, how are you today?
Oh, hey babe. I'm good. Busy though. It's like everyone wants to get their hair done today. We are fully booked. I hardly have a moment to spare.
Well, it's almost Christmas. Everyone wants their best hair for the holidays, but at least you have people in the salon. It would be worse if the place was empty, wouldn't it?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I'd rather be busy working than be bored all day with nothing to do. I just wish that I could have 5 minutes for a cup of coffee. LOL.
Well, don't you worry. I'll make sure that there's a nice hot pizza with extra pepperoni waiting for you along with a large glass of rum and coke. I'll also run a nice bath for you, complete with bath salts and a bath bomb from Lush. Anything else that you like or anything that I've forgotten?
Oh no, that all sounds perfect. God, I could just marry you.
Oh, well, why don't you?
Why don't I what?
Marry me, I mean.
Oh, um, are you proposing to me right now?
I guess I am. I didn't mean to do it like this. I'm sorry, but I just, I've been thinking of asking you for a while now, but I didn't know you felt the same way, but I just thought with what you said just now that I would take a chance. And now I'm rambling. Sorry, I'm just feeling kind of nervous about what you might say.
Well, I'm not sure what to say, really. I never expected to be proposed to over a text. It's not exactly a fairy tale story that every girl dreams of. I was kind of hoping that I would be able to tell all of my friends and family how you romantically set up a surprise in the local park or something. Lots of candles, fairy lights, a romantic meal. You then get down on one knee and pop the question. I had it all planned out, and instead I just got a lackluster proposal over the phone.
Well, like I said, I didn't mean to propose to you like this. It just kind of slipped out. You were talking about marrying me and stuff like that, and I just didn't want to miss the moment. So, what do you say? Would you like to marry me? I can set up a proper proposal, exactly how you described that you like it. I don't know. I thought it would be nice to know for sure if you would accept or not.
Well, how much do you earn yearly?
What?
How much money do you make in a year? What is your annual income?
Why is that important?
Because it is to me. Why aren't you answering the question?
Okay. I earn roughly $40,000 a year before taxes. I know it's not exactly a massive amount of money, but it'll definitely increase as the years go by. I'm working really hard at the minute, and I know that it's going to pay off soon. I just have to keep trying as hard as I can to make sure that I get to where I want to be. But if we're together, we can work on building the life that we want to have for the two of us. We can be strong together and really make a good life with one another. I love you and I want to be with you.
Hang on, you only make 40,000 a year?
Yeah? Is that a problem?
What do you mean is it a problem? Of course it's a problem.
What? How come?
How do you expect me to live a life of luxury on such a small amount of money? There's no way that I can live off of 40,000 a year. That's a pathetic amount of money for a man to earn.
Where on earth is this all coming from? You've never acted like this before. Why is money suddenly so important to you? You've never been so bothered before, and now suddenly you're all that's not enough money to live off of. Why?
Because you asked me to marry you.
Huh? You're not making any sense.
If I'm going to marry you, then I'm thinking of settling down. If I'm going to settle down, then I need to be with someone who can earn enough money to support me so that I don't have to work. I don't want to work if I'm going to be a wife. I'd rather stay at home and just relax. I mean, honestly, as the man, it's your job to provide for the woman and make sure that she doesn't have to work if she doesn't want to. How are you going to do that on 40,000?
Well, I mean, I don't think that we would be able to survive off of just my wage alone for the beginning of our relationship. You'd have to keep working at the hair salon for a while just so that we could afford to pay the rent and bills and stuff like that. But I'm sure after a while, when I'm earning a bit more money, we could see if you could leave your job if you wanted to. We just wouldn't want to put unnecessary stress on ourselves to begin with, as we'd have a lot of things to sort out financially, I think.
Well then, no way. I'm not willing to do that. Do you know how much my brother makes a year?
Alex?
Yeah, he earns over 100,000 a year from his YouTube channel. I'm not going to marry someone who doesn't earn more than my brother.
But all he does is comment on other people's videos. He doesn't even make original content himself, I swear. Half the time he steals other people's videos and just claims them as his own.
It doesn't really matter how he makes his money, only the fact that he makes more than you. I mean, honestly, how can you be happy with such a little amount of money? How do you even live? Also, you expect me to move in with you and give up my own amazing apartment for yours or something? No way is that happening. I am not giving up a penthouse level apartment for a dingy little rat hole. If you want to live with me, then it will have to be at my place.
Your place costs thousands a month. There's no way I could afford to stay at a place like that on a monthly basis. Not without you working as well, at least. How do you even afford to live somewhere like that when you work at a hair salon anyway?
My brother helps me, obviously. He pays for my rent and bills. Our deal is that he will do that for me until I marry, and then my husband will take over for him. So if you want to marry me, you need to be able to afford to take over all of those costs. Well, then you can't afford me.
Since when was all this discussed? You never told me about any of these deals or anything like it before.
Yeah, well, it didn't concern you until now. But it doesn't matter now. I don't think we're compatible anymore, so I'm going to go and find someone who can actually afford to keep me.
Hang on, you can't just throw away all the time we spent together just like that. Our entire relationship has to mean something to you.
Well, it was fun, I'll give you that. But you're just not husband material, you know? Anyway, I've got to go now. See you later, or not, whatever.
Hetty. Yo, dude, I heard that you proposed to Hetty. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Alex? Yeah, man, I can't believe that you actually tried to propose to Hetty, especially with that meager amount of money that you actually earn. Did you actually think that you had a chance with her? I've been dating your sister for the last year, so yeah, I did think that perhaps she would want to maybe take things to the next level with me, that she hadn't been wasting my time for the last year, or that she was laughing at me behind my back, saying that I was poor or whatever. Can you blame her? It's hilarious that you think that she would stay with you when she learned that. I mean, dude, I earn $100,000 a year. I've been paying for pretty much everything for my little sister, so she's gotten used to the finer things in life. She's not gonna settle for anything less, no matter who it is. But you know that I love her and that I'll treat her right. I'm a good person who can provide for your sister if I was just given the chance. Like I told her, I might not be able to pay for everything straight away, and she might need to help out by paying for things, but it would be worth it. We'd be together and we'd be happy. Isn't that what everyone is after in life anyway? Money isn't everything. That's something that a poor person would say. Look, Joe, face it, you're just not the right match for Hetty. She needs to be with someone who will give her what she wants out of life, not a poor loser who probably can't even afford to buy himself anything worthwhile. I mean, have you seen my watch? It costs more than you make in an entire year. And that's not even one of the more expensive ones that I own. It's kinda sad that you can't see just how much of a loser you actually are. You know what? I've had enough of both you and your sister. You think you're so great simply because you have a YouTube channel? Well, it's not a very good channel, and before long, you'll get what's coming to you. I'm not the only one who's noticed that you simply steal other people's videos and try to pass them off as your own. What? No, I don't. Yes, you clearly do. And it'll definitely catch up to you before you know it. Whatever, dude. You can just keep being jealous and salty, and I'll just keep on being awesome with my sister. Whatever.
So, have you had a good think about what you're going to do? I mean, you really only have one option if you want to keep me, so you better start thinking of ways to earn more money.
Okay, since when did I ever say that I was gonna stay with you or that I was gonna get a new job?
Since you earn less than my brother? Ugh, forget it. I'm blocking you now. Goodbye.
Goodbye and take care.
Huh? What do you mean goodbye and take care? Aren't you going to fight for me?
Nope.
But Don't you love me? I mean, we were in a relationship for a year. Try and show some fight for me. Honestly, are you seriously just going to walk away from me?
Yes, actually, I am. I'm sick and tired of you and your brother trying to put me down and make me feel bad when all I did was love you and ask if you wanted to spend the rest of your life with me. A simple no would have done. If you didn't want to marry me, you didn't have to go around trying to bully me simply because I don't earn as much as you'd like me to at the moment. So if that's how you want to act, then fine. I don't want to be with someone who's so vapid and self-centered that all she cares about is money and who can pay for her entire life for her. You seriously need to grow up.
You're the one who needs to grow up and get a proper job, not some rubbish that hardly pays anything. No one will want to marry you whilst you're still working a low-wage job like that.
Whatever, I'm going now. Have a nice life.
I will, especially now that you're not in it, dragging me down. My life will be perfect.
Great, well, you can just get on with it then and leave me alone.
Fine. I don't want to talk to a loser anyway. Hey Joe, how are you?
Eddie, what are you doing messaging me?
Oh, I just thought that I would see how you were doing, you know? It's been a few months, and I was wondering what you had been doing. I mean, I heard that your company is doing really well, and that you yourself have made quite a bit of headway in the company too.
Yeah, I've actually been promoted to head technician at the minute, and the bosses often ask for my insight as they said that I'm one of the only people who actually knows what they're doing in the company. I think they might even be trying to mold me into a position where I can become one of the company's leading bosses. It's definitely a very exciting prospect.
You must be earning quite a bit of money now then, right?
I'm earning a decent amount.
Great. Well then, we can finally get married.
Huh?
Yeah, you're earning enough now to give me the life that I deserve, so I'm happy to get married to you now.
No way!
What?
I've seen what your true colors are, and I think it's safe to say that I've dodged a bullet with you. I couldn't think of a worse person to be married to.
That's not fair though. I'm broke at the minute, so I need you to marry me so that I can continue living in at least a semblance of comfort.
You're broke?
Yes.
What happened?
Well, Alex was working away like usual. And then he suddenly got this notification saying that he was being sued for copyright by multiple people. He also had all of his videos taken down off of YouTube as they said that they violated its copyright laws. So now we've got no income and we've got to pay the people suing us.
Well, I did say that it would come back to haunt you. You and your brother are getting what you deserve for stealing all those other people's videos for yourselves.
But
Nope, I'm not gonna listen to you anymore. I am free from you, and I'm gonna live my life how I want to live it. I just hope that you and your brother learn a lesson from what has happened to your channel. You need to work hard and create your own content and not steal others. That's the only way you'll be able to do anything in life.
no, it's not. I just need to.
You need to stop trying to take credit for other people's work. Anyway, it's not my problem anymore. If you want to steal, then you'll just get found out anyway and reported to the correct authorities. I'm gonna go and enjoy my life now that I'm not being judged constantly by you. See ya.
Wait.
Eddie and Alex were taken to court, and after losing their case on copyright, they were ordered to pay the original content creators a few $100,000 each. This totally bankrupted them, and they were left with nothing. They were both forced to get jobs as manual workers, as they were banned from YouTube for violating the copyright. Hopefully, they learn a valuable lesson from this about not stealing from other people. They hopefully also learned a lesson that money isn't everything. As for me, I continue doing really well in my company, and I've been promoted several times. I'm earning a good wage and I'm enjoying the work that I do. My life is actually going really great, and although things didn't end the best with Hetty, I have hope that I'll be able to find a woman who loves me for me and not how much money I earn. Until then, I'll continue to enjoy single life.